Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is the morning show. And oh, honey, yeah, we have some things to talk about this morning. Let me cut on my
Power on.
let me cut on my
Bluetooth
speaker.
Bluetooth
Let me cut on my speaker. Y'all come on in here. I know y'all watched that shit show last night. I know you guys did. Good morning. How are you all doing? Come on in. Look, just catch the replay if you don't come in while I'm live. So, um, look, last night there was 5 hours of just a high performance level of doxing and dragging of a black scholar, of a leader in the black community, of a person who, where they're making it seem like a bad thing when a person goes to college and gets a higher education. It takes years to get 6 degrees. Yes, it takes years to earn 6 degrees. And they're making it seem like a bad thing because they didn't get off their fat asses and go to college. Saying people don't want to work because they go to school. When did it become a bad thing to go to school and college? Some people, look, not everyone is meant to be that speaker, that leader. And these people are simply dragging a man, number one, because a woman got dumped as a friend, no longer in this space. And the thing about that, let's listen to Jaguar Wright first. Let's listen to what Jaguar Wright had to say about it because I've been saying this, but maybe when someone else says them, maybe it'll it'll sound a little better coming from her. I don't know. Let's listen because this is some bullshiggity. Let me try to find. Okay, let me see here.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Dr. Umar. And let's talk about the woman, the Siobhan one. I guess that's her name, Siobhan? Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I would take Janice Dickinson more seriously than I could take that woman. The way she made the rounds, and she did it quick. It was very orchestrated. Very orchestrated. Now, does that mean that Umar is a scam artist or not? I don't know. I ain't never gave him no money. I never donated to his school. I say that proudly. I never gave him a dime. Don't say me, because I got no money. Well, yeah, but listen to me. You gave him some money when you had a child that was of age to go to his school, and now those children have graduated from high school. So it really doesn't matter. You did him a kindness a long time ago when you was trying to help him get off his feet. Now, some people, yeah, yeah, yeah. Janice Dickinson is more credible than Dr. Umar's side piece. Way more credible. Justin Smollett is more credible. Yeah, yeah. And that's saying a lot. But my point,
Yes, that woman, Lene Stacks, Siobhan Tay, is not a credible source. And like Jaguar Wright said, it was orchestrated. She came out just making the rounds, going to his. I'm not gonna call Storm and Tasha K an enemy. They're just um talk show hosts. Okay, that will get on gossip news, things of that nature. But Lennon is a hater and a stalker of Dr. Umar, and who a man that is trying to destroy this man and has been trying to do so for years. Now he claims he's working on putting together something about drugs. But you guys haven't seen this man do any drugs. This is just straight up defaming his character and his name. Good morning, Josh. How you doing?
is when you have somebody that has a whole, like, so poor because she went from troll to troll to troll to troll. Like it was just over and over and over and over and over again. She's on a troll tour behind my man. Yeah, yeah, with Umar's junk in her hand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, she's going around and she's proudly talking about throat goating. She's happy. This woman, that lets you know something's not right inside of her head. She's a little off. She is a little off. And she needs to worry about her son that she says has an issue, which is the reason she claims she reached out to Dr. Umar, because her son has ADHD, autism. She should be worried about taking care of her son and making sure that he's okay rather than worrying about Dr. Umar's mother. That's not your mother. He doesn't need your help. I'm sick of this woman.
You see, we're talking about Dr. Umar's side piece, the shalom person, the gray-haired slut. And I can say that. And I'm not hating, because that's how you painted yourself, man.
First thing Tasha K said, he labeled you the throat goat. That's right. Who wants to be labeled as a throat goat? And you only did it 2 or 3 times. You guys were not in no intimate relationship. You guys weren't going to buy a home together and be a couple. If he had gotten that home in Wilmington, which was closer to his school, you were simply going to be there to hopefully help take care of the mother with your own room. But you, ma'am, he soon discovered was the worst mistake he has made in a long damn time. And you won't leave him alone. You are nuts. He don't need you talking about his mama and save this elder. Worry about your own mama. Do you have a mama? Why are you worried about Dr. Umar's mama? That woman is not in danger.
What I'm not paying attention to is how nobody paid attention to how she got in his life.
I did. I've said it. I have said this was orchestrated, and she was a plant, an industry plant, a plant from somewhere. I said it, Jaguar. I said it a few weeks ago, but nobody don't want to listen to me. They think I want the damn Shango stick. No. No. Especially after her. Oh, God.
That's what's so funny. That's what's very funny. See, I know a setup, and I know when somebody's being gaslit.
Y'all, didn't I tell y'all? She said, I said this. I already said this. And I mean it. I feel it in my spirit. It is true. That woman went in there to destroy that man. Somebody sent her. Talking about her son. Probably her son. There may not even be anything wrong with her son for all we know. Oh, my God. This is just what they're doing with Dr. Umar is just a high level of stalking, bullying, and harassment. And Manuel Ruiz just killed 2 people on the Vegas Strip for stalking, bullying, and harassment. Leave people alone.
I know when somebody's being lined up, and I know when somebody is being, put on the chopping block and straight greenlit. Because everything that's happening to Dr. Umar right now has already happened to me. It's the same mechanics. They find somebody who weasels their way into your life, pretends to be a supporter.
I know. Oh, hey, Sakina. Hey, wait, let me get my glasses, y'all. Let me get my glasses, y'all. Hello, Trevor, Sakina. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for stopping by. I don't know. I know people have mixed feelings about Dr. Umar, but I'm just talking about folks just straight up stalking somebody and setting them up. And this woman is on here every day. We're gonna listen to a little bit talking about this man's mama and her illnesses, and like she knows what's best for this man's mother. The crazy woman was around her twice, maybe. I don't think she kept her 3 times, maybe twice, and she didn't do a good job. Now she said she wasn't a healthcare expert, she wasn't certified, but now she has all of the answers on how Dr. Umar's mother should be treated. This woman is fucking nuts.
It's to like you. I guarantee you, This bitch she was planning this shit all along. And she was working?
Yes. You know why she was planning it? Because why would she go in his house taking pictures of everything if you all were cool? That's like if you're friends with someone, two content creators, you're friends or whatever. You're cool. You're besties. I don't know. You're down. We ride together, okay? But you're keeping everything you find out about me. You're recording all the videos I put up. You're just holding shit, waiting for a day that we fall out. It's happened to me, people. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Just like Jaguar just says, it was planned and orchestrated. That woman with her weird ass, she's weird, y'all. Listen to her talk. She's really not all there. She's not.
With whoever she's been, one of the people that she's been sitting with.
Lennon.
That I can guarantee you. And now, the Linen Sheets man, who only has 79,000 subscribers.
And those subscribers are off the backs of Dr. Umar. Everything he does, all of his content is off the backs of Dr. Umar. So when I play his content and someone came in and told me Leonard's gonna strike me for what? Because I'm playing him as he plays Dr. Umar. He has videos on Dr. Umar that Dr. Umar doesn't remember making.
I think about 77 to 79. Like we got about the same. His channel's been there for much longer than mine. This channel isn't even 1 year old. This channel has been there. This man has had a channel for like 15 years. And he's just making it to like 80K. But regardless of the fact that after all of these years, he's just making it to 80K. And we passed him in a year without having to clout chase and chase down and hunt down the same person year after year after year after year after year. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Dr.
Jaguar, she made so much sense. He chases down and he hunts down Dr. Umar, the same person, year after year after year after year. What's Sakina say? Somebody say, yep, yes, I know that feeling. Me too, Sakina. I know it. I know that feeling too. To be at work and have someone just talking about you all day long like they have no damn sense every single day of the week. I'm talking not a break on the weekend, every day. Let me see. I don't know. So I think that's the only one about Dr. Umar. So let's go now to. I recorded a portion of what they was doing last night. We're gonna listen to a little bit of it.
With multiple sclerosis. We've always known that, but it didn't begin to affect her.
So this is from Lennon's live last night. The woman was back over there for another interview. All they're doing is replaying a live that Dr. Umar did and reviewing it together. It's old news. He's already reviewed it. What Lennon does is he recycles Dr. Umar's content over and over and over again, just just adding new shit to it. He found a video last night of Dr. Umar smoking some Black and Miles. There's so many people that smoke Black and Miles. That's not drugs. It's sold in the store every day. They want this man to be a drug addict so bad. They are lying on him. That's got to be against the damn law. Fuck around and find out. Keep on.
Until more recently. So anyway, when my mother was hospitalized,
I just want
I
to say,
knew.
I'm sorry. I just want to say too, his mother has more things going on than multiple sclerosis. That is probably, I don't know if it's the underlining, but she, at the time that hospitalization, she was getting care at a hospital. She had more going on. He's simplifying it, and
Now, why is this woman over there talking about this man's mother like that's her own? How the hell you know what's wrong with this woman? You already said, I'm not a health caretaker. You can't sue me for giving out information. Ma'am, you are not no certified healthcare person. Why do you have your ass? And look at Lennon. Look at this. This is the face of a deranged man stalking another man. Look at him. Look at him, people. This is what it looks like when someone becomes obsessed with you. And I'm sick of them. Year after year after year, clout chasing over another man, trying to tear this man down. Now she's on here talking about Dr. Umar's mother and what she thinks is wrong with the mother. And the people in the comment section, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Some of these comments, well, somebody did say, look, not to defend Omar, but it is very, very difficult to get proper care for a parent when you're living your life. Definitely as hard as right. Dr. Umar is traveling all the time. He's speaking. If he's trying to make, he's making money that way. He doesn't have a 9 to 5 like the rest of us. Some of us. His money comes when he's doing his speaking engagements and writing books and things of that nature. And they want to criticize this man for going to school. Let's listen to this woman try and talk about Dr. Umar's mother.
And I hate to put it like that, but she had more going on than just that. They kept her in the hospital to get her up to, a certain level of care for her to leave out of the hospital. And she is not on any medicines. Now, he's going to tell you the time.
Why is that our business for you to come and tell us what type of medicine this man's mother is on? Why? Why are you talking about this woman? That's why she irks my asshole. You get on my nerves. Keep this man's mother's name out of your mouth. And I don't want to hear about she knew him. She was in his space 2 or 3 times, 3 or 4 times, whatever. And got him out for a couple of times. That's it. She was no one special to Dr. Umar. No, she wasn't. She wasn't. She wasn't. She was not.
That I was there. You know what multiple sclerosis requires in order to keep her, at a certain level. The time that I was there, I never gave her any medicine. So she's off all medicine. So keep that in mind because, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Here we go.
She's not getting paid.
Keep that in mind for what, ma'am? People get weaned off of medication all the time. But my whole point is, what business is it of yours? What business is it of yours, ma'am? What do you have to do with this?
A child of 7 who would take it upon myself to step up and take care of my mother. Okay, he's saying 7, but yep. He's acknowledging his older sister, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Lennon thinks he knows this man's family, lineage, history, and everything. Lennon, he's probably a nice guy, but why are you so obsessed with Dr. Umar? What did Dr. Umar do to you? Did you donate hundreds of thousands of dollars? Why are you so obsessed with Dr. Umar? Oh, that's the only way you can get people to watch you. If you talk about anything else, ain't nobody gonna watch you. I can talk about somebody else and I'll get watched. Trust and believe.
Okay, all right. Yes. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And he was not the only one that stepped up. The way the cascade of power, I guess you would say, he was the person that stepped up, but there were others that were interested.
He was the person that stepped up. He wasn't the only person. What? How do you know, ma'am? You're not in his business like that. She really wants us to believe that she was truly Dr. Umar's #1 confidant, and he told her everything. He depended on her. Ma'am, you weren't that special to him. I'm sorry. You weren't. You shungoed the shungo stick 2 or 3 times, and that's it. Let it go. Jaguar Wright called you out best. I'm not going to repeat what she said, but you heard what she said, and I stand by everything Jaguar said about you. You are an obsessed woman, and you're not credible. You were a plant. You were an industry plant. You were sent there to try and take Dr. Umar down. Yes, you were. You went in with an agenda because you went in that woman's home taking pictures when you were simply there to care for her. You and Dr. Umar had no issues. Why were you taking pictures of anything in that damn house? Don't go in somebody's house and take pictures. That lets me know you are sick in the head. He doesn't want you anymore. Let him go. Go get some therapy or some counseling. Go lay your ass on the sofa and tell somebody about your problems and how you can't get over Dr. Umar. You want to destroy him, and you think his mother is your mother, and you're worried about her well-being more than you are your own family members. You got to save his mother. He don't need your help. Quit calling those police and healthcare people, sending them to that man's house to check on his mother. She is just fine, I'm sure. This irks me, y'all. It irks me. It really does. But I'm so glad other people can see what I saw, that she was sent there to destroy him in the beginning.
But there were others that were interested in taking her also. But he wasn't open to like taking her for a little while and then passing her over because he knew what he was doing. You couldn't show up in your own children's lives. You were unavailable, but you decided to take on someone that has just been released from the hospital.
Here she go talking about his kids. Hey, Beefy. Girl, we already been over that. And you know what? Until the mothers of those two daughters say something, and if they want to come out here, if Dr. Umar was such a horrible person, they would have been out here. But I respect those two women for not saying a damn thing about that man, the father of their child, trying to pile on and take him down. If he was so horrible, they would have come out here when they could have come out a long time ago. For some reason, I do believe that they wouldn't let Dr. Umar see the girls when, it's Anisha, she's 23 now. She's grown, doing her own thing. You can't blame Dr. Umar for the action and the things she's doing. You can't do it. What's going on with the other one? I don't know. It's none of our business. But if that mother wanted us to know, if she had so many bad things to say about Dr. Umar, she would come out here. Now here she go. Listen to this woman. She thinks she knows everything about Dr. Umar's life. She does, with her weird ass.
That needs care, consistently, and she needs all of these things. He used his, well, I don't know if you want to go that far in, but he basically used his mother as a pawn. He's been keeping those kids away from their mother. And
look, if the siblings want to see their mother, they have rights. There's nothing. I took care of my grandmother and my grandfather. I know my home was open. Nobody came. Nobody came. In the end, you're all alone and nobody's coming to save you but a few. So I don't want to hear about people be busy doing it. Not everyone is built for taking care of the sick and the elderly. I'm getting up, fixing breakfast, getting baths, and look, it's a hard job. And not everyone will do it. I'm the grandchild. I'm not the child. Anyway, I would do it again if I had to.
I kind of like how he accuses the baby mothers of doing his children. He is literally doing that with the siblings.
You see how she sound? It's something about this woman. I just can't put my finger on it. It is something. Well, she's weird as fuck. She's sneaky. She's a liar. She's making up shit as she goes. She's hurt. She didn't like that she had to go to the airport nasty and sweaty and dirty because she didn't bathe all day. And when Dr. Umar came home and saw how she took care of his mother, he packed her up and sent her home. Never ever to want to see her again. He hasn't seen her since. He stopped dealing with her, and that pissed her off. That happened in like February. She decided to come out on him several months later. He never came out here on her. She's the one who is hurt and upset. She wants to destroy him because she's butthurt that he didn't want her anymore. He didn't want her in his life anymore. He didn't need you. He no longer needed you, ma'am. You didn't do a good job taking care of his mother. So how can you come out here and tell us that he's not over there doing a good job and something needs to be done? Shut up.
And with the siblings.
Okay, let's keep going. And after 60 days away from home, my mother finally came home the day before baby Smurf's birthday, 2018. And I've been caring for my mother for 7.5 years ever since. I have done a great job caring for my mother. When my mother came home, she was on all these meds. The doctor got her off of all the meds. When she came home, that doesn't even make sense now I think about it. When she comes home, then the doctor gets her off of all.
Lennon, shut up. Worry about your mama. People get weaned off of medication all the time. Some people don't even, they like to do things naturally. Just like you have these mothers who don't believe in their children getting those vaccinations. I have family members, their kids did not get vaccinations and they're just as healthy as a horse. Some people don't believe in all those different types of medications. And I do believe that ADHD and that autism stuff, you get them kids on that stuff, it messes them up. So yes, she was able to be weaned off of the medication, but what business is it of yours? If this is all your channel is going to ever be, you will never be successful. And what you're doing is wrong. So one day karma gonna spin the block on both of you. It will.
Home, then the doctor gets her off of all the meds.
Yeah, she had stuff going on with her. He could have even alluded to it when I was trying to dilute her urine. He never said anything about anything else that was going on with her. He simplified everything down to just these things. And I think he was trying to give the illusion that she had it.
And this is being reviewed under Fair Use Section 107 of the Copyright Act, just like they're over there reviewing Dr. Umar's footage. Okay? So I don't want to hear nothing about a strike.
Proved under his care.
Yeah.
Because that's his mental is messed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hate to keep stopping. Did she just say Dr. Umar's mental is messed up? You're the one with a mental problem, man. Dr. Umar not running around trying to worry about your life and your family. What if he was constantly running around getting on here live saying, I've got to save her son. He has autism. That's my specialty. People, we would think he was crazy and you didn't want him to be around you. He doesn't want you in his life. Why are you talking about his mother? You are nuts. You look deranged. You look crazy.
Wanted to say too, from the family has a thing where they're aware that mental health is, prominent in that family, and he knew about that other condition that she had.
Now, okay, everyone's probably, all of us is probably one step away from going off on anybody. Now you're talking about mental health in that family. Even if it is, why are you bringing that out? Why are you saying that? You are violating people in so many ways. So many ways. And it's not going to work. Dr. Umar Johnson has staying power on these social media and in life, period. You're not going to the ancestors will cover him some type of a way, ma'am. This too shall pass. He's going to weather this storm because it's a storm. It's a minor little storm that he's going through right now. It is. Nobody wants to hear people sit up and talk about them and make accusations. And some of the shit you and Lena said about him last night and accusations you put on him. I don't want to say the wrong thing. You wrong.
He knew about her other conditions.
Okay, and you don't want to speak to that, and that's fine.
From what I gather, I don't want to, but allegedly she had things that were just going on with her. But
okay, well, let's see.
Allegedly, you don't know. So why the hell you over there speculating about somebody's mama? Those others, where's that nephew that came on here and interviewed? You need to come back out here and clear up some shit. Because you never should have even talked to Lena. One thing I will give the nephew, You did say you went to a graduation and saw Dr. Umar graduate, because they like to say he didn't even graduate and has no degrees. But you need to get out here and speak on behalf of your goon and tell this woman to shut up. She's not a part of y'all family. Oh, it couldn't. Oh, I wish it. Oh.
Right there. Listen.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Mom had different situations going on. She got off of all that. Medications no longer necessary. I'm not perfect, but in my 7.5 years, I have done a great job with my mother. And I can say that most of the time, when my mother had a situation, it was because of the aides and the caregivers. It was because.
And when he say AIDS, because some of these crazy people were saying AIDS, he mean AIDS like a healthcare aid, AID, aid. He's saying that when his mother had issues, it was because of the aides and the healthcare helpers. But ultimately, it falls on him because he is the one that's in charge of her well-being. Okay? But, you know,
the aides and the caregivers. And so, normally, and those of y'all who care for your parent, you know how tough it is to find decent, professional, reliable, confidential help, right?
He went
decent,
through so many
professional. Yeah, go ahead.
He went through so many care aides and so many companies with this woman because he is hard to deal with.
Here she come. Who, Dr. Umar, I know you regret the day you ever met this woman. She reached out to you. You know what? Them town hall meetings, they're good, but them women sit and they wait and they can't wait to send you a. I got a child that needs your help. That's how she got to him. She used her child. She used her son's illness, which could be made up. She could have just created it in her mind just to get to Dr. Umar. Now listen to her.
Yeah. The same way when I went out there, he was hard to deal with. It wasn't about the mother.
The one that questioned everything.
Mother's fine. She's sweet. She's wonderful, but he makes the situation unbearable. And then it's just like if you have somebody taking care of your child, you wouldn't, mess with the person because that's who your child is, entrusted to. Those are the people that you take care of, you look out for. He was not like that. He gets in positions of authority and he abuses it, Mm-hmm. So he had one company that was TheraCare, and they refused to deal with him again. They refused to deal with him ever again.
Yeah. I just saw this question pop up. We'll get to all the questions later in the super chat. So I don't think I want to send in super chats. I just want to make sure that we get through everything with our guests. But I just want to pull this one up real quick. Ari had asked, why is he making his mama suffer so bad like this?
Have y'all ever heard of
how is he making his mother suffer? He's taking care of his mother. Now, what if he just threw her in a nursing home? What if he just say, F it, I just want to travel. I'm finna move to Africa. I'm putting her in a nursing home. Then you guys will talk about that. The man can't win when it come to you two. Leonard is obsessed because that's his content. This woman, she misses the Shango stick. She just wants to be known as the throat goat queen. Now, she say she got another man who's better and higher and more prominent than Dr. Umar. Well, where the hell is he? Why are you so busy worried about Dr. Umar's mama? Go worry about your new man's mama. Go worry about his mammy. All right, I'm digressing. But I'm a little pissed. Now, listen to what they're about to say about Dr. Umar. They're about to come up with some damn medical term they're going to label on Dr. Umar. Listen.
I don't know if this is a form of it. I don't know how Munchausen works, but like the reverse part of it, like.
Just say that again. How it works?
Munchausen syndrome, where the mom.
She said Dr. Umar Munchausen. Whatever that is, I don't know. I had never heard of it. Okay, I'm just gonna admit it. I had never heard of no Munchautism or whatever they're talking about.
Is always saying something's wrong with the child and
Okay.
it's a condition that the mom has.
Mhm.
Don't ask me to spell it, Lennon, because
Yeah, I'm looking it up. I'm trying to find it right now.
But I think this is like a reverse of it. Like the feeling, Umar is a type of person that needs to be needed. Like he wants, as part of the worship, as part of all of that, he is a very, he leaves people in situations until they break, and they, he wants Anissa to break and to come on desperation. Daddy, I need you. He needs that for his ego.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he keeps her in a bad situation to keep her dependent to a certain.
This is all I'm gonna say about Dr. Umar's daughter. She's 23. She's grown. She can go to her mother or her dad, I'm sure, but you have to follow certain rules when you're not in your own home. And she just wants to live free and do what she wants to do right now. Dr. Umar has already said he will help her. He offered to get with her on her. She doesn't want to right now. She doesn't want to. But this woman, she wants to put it all on Dr. Umar. You can't make a grown person. People that's over 21, she's grown. She's doing what she wants to do.
Level, she's going to be dependent, of course, but it just keeps her in a bad way. Mm-hmm. I don't know any other way somebody wouldn't want their mother's health to improve.
Yeah,
why
is she not getting age?
I'm sorry.
I was saying, especially at this age.
Yeah, like why don't you have her getting occupational, physical, and mobility? Why don't you have those people?
Ma'am, when did you become a damn physical therapist, occupational therapist? You already said you're not even licensed to be a healthcare aide to help somebody to wash up a person and bathe them and all of that. So now you know when somebody needs PT and OT and all of that stuff. This woman is a damn psychotic nut. She's psychotic. She has lost her mind when it comes to Dr. Umar. She has infiltrated this man's life and she doesn't want to leave. I know what it feels like to have someone infiltrate your damn life. I had a family member to call me and have another family member on the phone invading my privacy. So I know what it's like. It's really effed up. It's effed up. Woo! I don't know why this phone keeps locking up.
People coming into the home. Your mother's arm is contracted. She's got up.
Your mother's arm is contracted. This woman, she just keeps talking. Look, I can bet you Dr. Umar's mother is just fine. Now, she has some health issues, sure, but I don't think she's over there just, no, absolutely not.
Everything's going on. Why are you not looking to this? And how can you balance everything? If anybody has ever taken care of a parent,
taken care. Shut your mouth up and leave Dr. Umar alone.
Or has had a child that's sick. It's such a big job that people have to outsource to care coordinators just to man it all. How can you do this to school? How can you do all of this stuff?
Mm-hmm. Well, don't you worry about it, ma'am. Let him worry about it. It's not your problem. His life and his mother is not you and Lennon's problem. His mother and has nothing to do with the school. If you guys want to say, well, what about the money? His mother has nothing to do with it. Why are you all sitting up discussing this man's mother's health? You two people are despicable. Disgusting people for what you're talking about. For talking about someone's sick mother. Yes, I'm saying that. I stand on that. It has nothing to do with you. You're invading someone's privacy. And it should be against the law.
There's no way you're going to give her optimum care.
You know, I was thinking too. An information man, I think you rather typed it here. Munchausen syndrome, also known as factitious disorder imposed on self, is a rare and serious mental illness where someone deceives others by pretending to be sick. What you're saying is that well, no, it sounds like
Yeah, you misspoke. Dr. Umar not pretending to be sick, and his mother does have something going on, and that's why he's having to take care of her. No one is pretending to do anything. You two are the pretendians. You two pretendians, pretending to care about this woman. You just want to hurt Dr. Umar. Coons.
what it sounds like what you're saying is that Umar, it's like reverse, wherein he you know, I was thinking maybe he's comfortable with her suffering because it's everything has to be about him at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all hear this? Y'all really think this man wanted his mother to be sick? Boy, y'all are crazy. And these people over there, they're all in the chat agreeing. Bunch of sick. Oh my God.
Yeah, like she'll have to need and depend, and then once, oh God, if you knew the background of the family.
Okay, but we can't do that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Hey Billy, now here she comes, the background of the family. So now you want to put out the back. Now you're gonna dox the whole family and family members. Even if y'all are not okay with Dr. Umar, y'all are okay with her getting ready to come out and dox y'all family like that. I come out and cuss her out so goddamn tough.
Yeah.
He's doing that is what I was going to allude to. I think that it is something processing with his own healing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like if
two things can be true at once. He ain't too private. Well, but he never came out here and told us in depth all this stuff this woman is saying about his mother. He only came out and told us the mother had MS and all of that after this woman went on Leonard's channel a couple of weeks ago and did her first interview. Period, point blank. He comes out and talks about snow bunnies, black power, things of that nature. Black people coming together, getting generational wealth. Okay? Stop transferring the wealth. Black athletes stop marrying the y'all know what he talks about. He don't come out here and tell you his family's life history. He does no ma'am, no he doesn't, no sir, no. And when you say we need a new topic, Lennon does need a new topic. If they stop talking about it, we will gladly stop talking about it. Sure will. Yeah. But I have other topics, honey. I do.
If I was a child and I watched my mother, go through something horrific, I would be very protective of her at all costs and want to keep her under my wing. But you don't have the ability to do that because you have so much on your plate, and then you have your own limitations. Mm-hmm. So I think that it has something to do with that. And I'm like shooting at birds here, but I just think that's just what it is. It's something that's very, very deep and sinister.
Yeah, so maybe not necessarily. It's like kind of a reverse Munchausen syndrome, but from what just me in my study of Umar, everything always has to be about him, and perhaps being able to control his mother makes him feel as if he's accomplished, makes him feel as if he has control, makes him feel as if he's just great.
I finished this at lunch. I'm stopping at the 11-minute 21 mark on my phone. I finished this at lunch. I'm gonna go to work. He told y'all enough sugar, so when people know, he never told us anything like this. He never. He hasn't called the police and the health people on anyone's family. He's not doing that. They're doing that to him. His private life should be his private life. If you guys want to go digging around about the school and all that, if you donate it, fine. You're not going to find anything. That's going to be a dead end. He hasn't stolen and spent up a bunch of money on personal things. He just hasn't done that. You're not going to find that. He will be vindicated. He'll be vindicated in the end. He will be. Is it appropriate for me to record women without their knowledge? So did he record somebody? Who did he record now? I haven't seen that. Is it appropriate for someone to go into your home and take pictures without your knowledge and then bring it to the social media streets to your haters and try and tear you down with it? No, it's not. You know, Dr. Umar will be okay. This too shall pass. Like Jaguar said, I believe Janice Dickinson before I believe Miss Lene Stacks, who simply wants to tear Umar down right now, Dr. Umar down. She's a bitter woman. You are a scorned woman. Yes, you are. And Tasha K and Storm hasn't said anything else about this. They see through you, ma'am. They may come back later, pick it up. I don't know. But they haven't interviewed Lennon. They know y'all running some bullshit. Y'all on that BS. I see they haven't called them over there. Tasha K through with that shit. All right, goodbye. Be back. I'll call y'all back later. Okay.